As a man, how do you uphold yourself so that others can benefit from your self love? This is a very loaded and deep question, but I want to start from how do you uphold yourself? And then we'll talk about how do you love yourself? And then how will people be able to benefit from both of these things? Upholding yourself is a process of building a foundation that can bear the weight of whatever is coming. Like when I think of upholding, I think of something with a foundation like a table holds computers, holds laptops, holds food, holds plates, holds whatever is necessary. Foundations of houses hold up the framing, the desks in the house, the tables, the cabinets, whatever. When you're looking to do anything to uphold, you need to set a solid foundation in a solid location so that there's a platform for everything else to be brought around. So, as a man, when you're looking to uphold yourself with self love so other people can benefit from that, you need to build a foundation of trust, belief, and unbridled faith in what you're capable of. But how do you do that? Well, self love, aka loving yourself, comes down to trust, authenticity, and belief. And these are going to be some different things, but when it comes to trust, you need to trust yourself. And the only way for you to trust yourself is to actually do what you say. If you tell yourself you're going to wake up at 6 a.m., but you don't get out of bed until 8, you can't trust yourself because you just lied to yourself. If you say you're going to work out 5 times per week and you only work out two, you can't trust yourself. If you say, I'm going to only eat 200 calories and you eat 10,000, you cannot trust yourself. And so you'll never love someone. You'll never love yourself if you never trust yourself. Because you can look at any relationship, the foundation is trust and communication, which means the person you're talking to needs to believe the words coming out of your mouth. And that comes from the repetition of you saying, this is what it is, and you being honest about that. And so, if you want to be able to build that foundation, you need to first build self trust. From there, you need to build self belief. And it comes from that same stem of self trust, but you need to start doing increasingly challenging things that cause you to struggle and then overcome it. And that's how you're going to end up building a belief system in yourself to where not only do you trust yourself, but you believe that you're capable of doing all these things. Because when you can look at yourself and say, I am capable of accomplishing this, I am capable of accomplishing that, then you have a good feeling inside about yourself. You won't be self deprecating because you know your capabilities, but you also trust yourself. And so when you're able to get yourself away from being self deprecating and you can truly believe that when you say you're going to do something, you can accomplish it, then the last thing is to talk highly about yourself. Because if, for example, say me and you are friends, and every single day the only thing you hear from my mouth is me talking bad about you to other people, to your family members, to our coworkers, you would not like me. And a lot of people take the time to make a bunch of self deprecating jokes, to constantly call themselves stupid, to constantly call themselves ugly, to constantly call themselves fat. Would you be in a relationship with someone who constantly talked shit about you, constantly called you ugly, constantly called you fat, constantly called you stupid? The answer is more than likely no. But you're in a relationship with yourself from the second you're born to the second you die, and you constantly talk bad about yourself. There's no wonder that you're not able to have that foundation of self love for other people to benefit from because you don't love yourself. You're not putting yourself in a position to love yourself. All you can see is the negativity, and nobody likes constant negativity. So, if you want to be able to love yourself and then make a foundation that other people can benefit from, you need to put yourself in a position where you can believe yourself. Believe in yourself, but also believe yourself. Then you need to put yourself in a position where you can trust yourself. Know that when things hit the fan, I can handle it. When I'm tired, I can still work out. You need to put yourself in a position where there's no excuses, no reasons that you can't be truthful to yourself, you can't believe yourself, or anything like that. And when you have those three pillars, self belief, self trust, and positive self talk, now you have a foundation to uphold your own self love with. You have the things that you need to love yourself. And then from there, you're able to start serving the world. And this is where we get into so that other people can benefit from your self love. Now, I want to get into how can someone benefit from your own self love before I actually get into how to continue to uphold yourself so that they can benefit from it. If you're a person with high amounts and levels of self love, everything you do becomes a roadmap for other people to follow. You lead by example. Currently in a world where self deprecating comments, self hate, lack of self trust is more common than actual self belief, truth within your own capabilities. So many people believe they're not capable of doing this. So many people believe, oh, I'm fat. So many people believe they're allowed to say all these negative things, but still have a care, love, and appreciation for themselves in their own heart. They don't understand that to truly love themselves, they need to think highly of themselves. They need to do things that allow them to believe in their own capabilities, and they need to act in a way so that they can trust themselves. And so, by you being the person who has strong, unbridled self love within yourself, you are going to be able to be that shining light for other people to say, oh, this is what it looks like to love myself. On top of that, being someone with self love and having that trust, belief, and positive self talk gives you the opportunity to go succeed more than the average person. Because without belief and without trust in yourself, you're not going to try and go accomplish big things, do big things, make a lot of money because you just don't trust that you're capable of managing that, maintaining that, having that in your life. And so when you have that self love, you're able to go shoot for the stars, shoot over the moon. You're able to go make a lot of money. You're able to go network with a lot of people. You're able to be in rooms with the brightest minds, the smartest people, and the most accomplished in any field and be able to keep up and be able to go and provide, not only for your family, but for the people you serve and for the rest of the world. And that's why I love doing YouTube because I've developed a certain level of self love within myself to where now I can sit in front of the camera, see a question sent from one of my buddies at the gym, and go on a tirade and fully believe that if you take the advice I give, I know it's going to change your life because I've experienced it. I have that self trust. I have the belief in my heart that I'm going to have millions of followers on YouTube, hundreds of thousands within the next 15 months. I know deep within my soul that I'm going to be making money from YouTube. I'm going to be making money from social media. I have that belief. And because I have this foundation of self love and I hate being self deprecating, I have the ability to go out and accomplish a lot of things. And once I accomplish these things that I intend to accomplish, I know I'm going to pour over into the people around me. If you're watching my YouTube channel, I'm showing the utmost love by giving all the advice I can right now, and you get to benefit from it. If you want to join my course, join my cohort, be coached by me, I get to pour into you with my self love and show you how capable you are so you can accomplish more. And so, if you can develop that real up, if you can uphold a strong level of self love, you'll put yourself in a position to provide for the people around you, provide for their mindsets, provide a good example for them to follow, provide everything this person could need as long as they're willing to do the work to maintain what you're doing for them. And that's the power of upholding a strong level of self love. Now, if you want to figure out how to create a character who has strong self love and can uphold that frame so that other people can benefit from it, check the link in the description. The link to my course will be there. Stay smart, stay safe. I love you,